Hello everyone and welcome to my channel. I'm Chari and today we're going to work on a little box, Easter box, something you can give to a very special friend or just a very special person. It could be a family, friend, whatever. I want to show you just the top of the box, okay? Because that's what the one we're going to be working on today. That is just beautiful. And of course we'll have the box to go with it, but today we're not going to make the box. Today we're only going to be working on the top of the lid, okay? Actually just the lid. It takes a little while, otherwise doing both of them is going to be a very long video. And what I will do is, just the lid of the box, and then do the other video for the box and put them both together as I did the Easter egg, okay? Alrighty. I got this, I was able to get another card just like it. I got this at Dollar Tree, and I thought it was just beautiful. And especially what is saying in here, it says, people who means a lot to us are never far away. They're always close in thoughts and heart. I thought it was beautiful. Anyway, the only thing I cut, if you can tell, is just this little bit in here inside and a little bit in here where the handle of the basket is. Let me get that to you a little bit better, okay? Because the rest of it, what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna tear. And it seems to be so much easier that way. And you have to be careful, make sure that you don't cut all your flowers. But how I'm gonna do it, I'm just gonna, very careful, because this is a heavy, it is a heavy board. Not too heavy, but you know. And let's see. Anyway, there we go. And it don't have to be perfect. We don't want nothing perfect, do we? But I also want to make sure that I keep this together, because I want to put that inside of the lid, because I think it'd be very special for that. Anyway, okay, let's keep that up. Let me go ahead and get the bulk of this right here, and I can work on it a little bit. But see how easy that goes? And that way you have, it's not, if you cut it out, it's very thick, and this way it makes it a little softer, the edges. Hope you're all doing well. I know we all kind of don't have a choice, do we? We all basically, I call it house arrest. But we are not really. We are, I think it's mainly by choice to help out this virus that's going on, okay? And I think it's a good thing to prevent it from spreading any, farther than what it is. But it is kind of trying at the same time. I'm not going to say it's easy, because this is why I'm doing what I'm doing. Otherwise, I will go crazy. So, but I hope you all well, especially take care of yourselves, okay? Alrighty, let's see. There you go. That's easy as pie, isn't it? And like I said, I only cut this here because what I'm going to do, and I don't know if you can tell in this one, I'm going to put joint compound on, inside of this. This is done with the joint compound. I did this before I ever did the egg, and I like it better because I did not put glue in my joint compound. And the design on it is so much better, as you can tell. And I think it turned out very pretty. What I did extra, actually, on this one, I don't know if I'll do in the other one, I can do anytime. I put extra 2 little eggs in here that I cut out of cardboard, but you don't have to do that. This one has 3 little eggs right here. And I paint mine a little bit. I did that even on the basket to show up a little better. But I'm even thinking do another treatment. We'll get to that when we get to it, okay? All right, let me get this out of the way. Go ahead and tear it up. But And I can get rid of the rest of the card. I was so tickled when I saw another one like it. Because I got it first, and then, you know, you go back and most of the time they don't have it. So, but this one they did. All right, I'm gonna put it right over here, and we're gonna start working on it. This is what I got to make the box. I got this actually. I was gonna do a wreath for my daughter for Easter, and I still had not through with it. And I think I'm gonna do it now for summer. But anyway, when I went back, I got another one because I wanted to make 2 boxes. And the first thing I did is just take this ribbon out. I'm getting my little pliers to get the staples out. And we'll wait on the other one when we needed it, but right now we just need one. Okay. And then the next thing I did is sand the whole this mess. I'm gonna get a little bit down here so it will you're not seeing it, but anyway, but you know what I'm doing. Anyway, you want to really get it really good. Get all that glitter out. And it comes off pretty easy, by the way. I have glitter all over my floors. But it's worth it. And you take it as much or all as you can. Sometimes, somehow it's gonna stay there, but it's not biggie. Okay, now it's all got off. It seems to work better if we do it this way. I'm not even going to do this, paint it or anything. You don't need to, because we're going to get it, put that joint compound. So the main thing, you want to kind of center your picture or whatever you want to put in there. Like I said, I did this because I liked it, but you might have something else in mind, you know, anything. It don't even have to be for Easter. It could be for any, you know, for any type of a holiday or whatever. Actually, the way it comes out, it really, because of the eggs. Other than that, you will never know it's an Easter, you know, card or anything. But I like the eggs in there, and I like it how it is, and this is how I'm going to do it. So the next thing you're going to do is get some white glue. And, okay, let's see. You close it first. Alright, I think it's going to be enough. Because I'm going to get my little trusty brush. And here we go. I can't even talk today. Today I've been tired. I don't know why. Not necessarily anything. You know, I'm good at health and all that, but it's just we had so much rain. It rained and rained and rained and rained for over a week, and yesterday it rained all day, all night, all morning. So, you know, it's been raining. Actually, I don't think it stopped that long ago, finally, and it's about, you know, about 3 o'clock or after. So can you imagine that? Alrighty, let's go ahead and get this in here. As good as I can get it. See if I can. Alrighty. I'm just going to use this. You don't have to be as careful with this because it's not a, you know, it's not really fine paper or anything. You just want to make sure that it's going to be there really good and glued. And it is, so. Alrighty. You can wiggle it a little bit. Sometimes that helps too. Oh, good. Yeah, it's right now it's a little busy, isn't it? It's okay. It's gonna get better. So let's get the joint compound, and I found one thing. Joint compound, when you put it on cardboard, you know, even in paper mache, it's a little wet, and it goes through it, and somehow and it cracks. Okay, when you put it on a press board like this, that is kind of really, you know, very, very tight, it doesn't. So I think what I'm going to do from now on, and that's just a tip, just put masking tape through the whole thing, then put the joint compound over, and it won't be a problem, okay? But we're gonna do this one. We don't have to do that to this one. I like how the joint compound works. So I'll just try to come here and just barely, I want to put some, see, between or over the car, but not over the flowers to begin with. We'll do whatever later. Right now I'm just concentrating on getting this stuff over the car, okay? And it's not hard at all. And I come back, you know, with this and inside out, whatever, you know, just kind of, don't make a pattern whatsoever, just kind of zigzag it around or whatever you need to do, but don't do a solid, you know, thing. Let me get some from here and put it here for right now, and see, I'm going to come in back a little bit in here. Very careful with the, a trowel, I think it's called, or something like that. I never remember what it's called, but alrighty, yeah, see. And I'm just gonna go on it very, very easy. I hope you like this kind of videos, more detail on it. I see videos on YouTube, and they're wonderful. I'm not knocking them at all. They're awesome. But they even have the you know, the whatever they're making and everything is awesome. But to me, the music bothers me, maybe because I'm a little bit hard hearing, I don't know, and it's hard to concentrate on what they're doing. And if they're talking and you turn it up and down, but you don't know what they're saying, so you know. But I like somebody to explain to me exactly, you know, what they're doing. I like that better. So I hope you do like this kind of video, and if you don't, let me know. We'll try something else, okay? It just takes a little longer, but hey. I'm happy to doing this, especially for us, that for other of you that are home now for a little bit, and I say you're not alone, because I talked to my friend, I don't know if I mentioned it in the other video, but yeah, she's, you know, from Spain. She's in Spain, and everybody has to be home, locked out for about 2 weeks. And these are people, they're not easy to, you know, sit down and take it. They like to be busy and do all the things, so it's been very hard for them. But they think the same way I do, you know. We have to do the best we can for, you know, for whatever we have to do to help others. Okay, see how much, okay, see right here already how much it's beginning to look a little bit more, you know, the picture without the distraction of the other stuff. And by getting really close to it, when we paint it later, well, it's not going to be today, but it needs to dry. But when we paint it, it's going to be really not a problem. We can almost do any color we want to. See? You just take a little time. I like how this works. This little trout is wonderful. This is also going to be given away. So make sure you comment on this video, because the only way that I'm going to, and also on the Easter egg, I'm giving 2 of the Easter eggs that I made. This one I'm only gonna give 1 because I'm gonna keep 1. I just love it, so I gotta keep 1. It's a pretty box, and maybe I can give it to somebody. You never know. But I like to keep this one. Oh, the other one, it doesn't really matter. Definitely you will get the prettier one, okay? You'll get to choose. Although both of them gonna be the same, but if one of them comes out better than the other one, well, hey, that is the one we'll do. See right here, I'm going very, very, almost, not a lot, but enough that I want to, it almost like the basket, it just went whoosh on it. And laid on on top of all this stuff, okay? I have such a wonderful terminologist, don't I? Okay, see right here too. Okay, before I do finish this here, I'm gonna go inside. Don't take too much when you go inside, because you want to be in control as much as you can, and you don't want to get, you know, the other flowers. You want to make sure you go around the flowers, and it's not hard to do, folks. Okay, it's not hard to do at all. But I like the see, this is, there was some glitter in here too, so you know, where there was some glitter, and I wanted to make sure I cover that. You don't have to do a really big thick coat on inside the basket, but just enough to have some texture to it. And like I said, it's not hard to do. It's more like you're going with a pencil. I hope you can see what I'm doing. Let's see, there we go. That's a little better, I think, yeah. Okay. See, I'm taking some of in here. I'm not really getting any more. I will get a little more here in a minute, but you don't need to do too much. And that way you see the basket, everything is so much better. I have some other stuff that's coming up that also will be coming out as soon as this little box comes out. I don't think I'm gonna do the other, just the regular egg for the main reason that I don't know, Easter's so close. I don't want to make any more Easter stuff, okay? I will start making spring summer stuff. Let me go ahead and kind of put some in here. This dries fairly fast, by the way. It's joint compound, so there we go. See, I'm not really doing any kind of big design or anything. I'm just kind of, I just wanted some texture in here, and that's it. See? when you get to the flowers, you don't want too much, and then just bring it out, you know, on out. And as I said, it's not hard at all. Just a little patience. Just to have a little patience. But see how nice that the texture gets in there? It just pops up. And when I dilute it, I should have put maybe a heavier, maybe something like a heavier glue or something, or thicker glue that is. I don't know, but I'll figure it out. I'm still working on it, so. But this way, you can do this on this type of a compressed board. It's fine. Okay, see, I'm just kind of wiggle around. Nothing really. And here's the other egg, and I'm gonna make sure that I come as close as I can to it without being on it. All right, there we go. Just think you're icing a cake. Oh, I had iced a lot of cakes in my life. I used to be a baker. I think I mentioned maybe that. And I loved it. It really doesn't take that much, you know, than something else, you know, I mean. But like I said, to me, the results are really, you know, rewarding. Okay, there we go. See, I did not mess up the ribbon or anything. And now I'm going to do that little bit right in there, okay? And this is fine enough, the point that you can do it. It's just like I said, don't take, and you want to get it on the back of your little spatula or trowel, you know, right at the back, because that way you just kind of go, you know, like if you just like you were doing a cake. And see if I can get, kind of bring it in maybe to the point of it. And if you want to take anything else, just got the same trowel, you can do that, see? No problem. This is not a lot, but just enough to make a difference, okay? But now when you see it, you see the basket. It's just so pretty. It's like it's sunk in, almost like this makes the frame of it or something. I liked it. Like I said, I was playing with it, and when I saw it, I thought, yeah, this is gonna look really, really good. So here we are. So now we can go ahead and go around the bow on this side and the handle of the basket. But it's not a big one. It's not a big deal. Make sure you get it really good everywhere. You know, well, you don't want it really, really thick. It looks like it's really thick, but it really isn't. You just want enough that covers, and also you get your little designs and it shows. But it doesn't have to be super. As a matter of fact, if you put too thick, it will crack, you know. And this is like if you do any kind of tape embedding and stuff like that, you know, the same way. Uh, and the reason I know because I've done plenty of it. So where I live, it's very hard to get some people to work for you, and and those that does, they don't do a very good job. This is why I had to learn to do the things that I have to do, not because I really necessarily wanted to, because if I want to get it done right, I had to do it. So by trial and error, that's what I am now. Okie dokie. Well, I think this looks pretty fine. And of course, you will have to let this dry for 24 hours, okay? And, but see, it didn't really take that long. But I still wanted to go ahead and do it this way for the main reason that this way I know I have plenty of time to work on it without rushing it. So this is the little top of the box, and as you can tell, of course, one of them is painted and the other one is not, but see? Whoops, there we go. So I think it's gonna, you know, it's gonna be a really pretty little, so make sure, like I said, dry for 24 hours, and also make sure you take all the glitter of this thing. If you don't have anything like this, don't worry, use cardboard. You can always do the little scallop with lace or something, put the lace around it and then go over the, you know, some lace that have little scallops, just leave the scallop to come out and then put the joint compound on it, it'll be fine. You know, it's just a matter of just playing with it, I guess. That's the fun part of it, isn't it? I'm gonna put this over here, and since I do have this, I'm gonna go ahead and paint it. Now also what I did, see these little lines in here? And I wanna make sure, because this, I measured this thing so, I mean, on it, and still when I did the box was a little bit off. But in here, for some reason, it does fit. So by doing 1 centimeter, which is about like 4/8 or something like that, you know, and make a line, you know, all the way on the 4 size, and just to have it. And this way, when I do the box, I can put this one in here. Actually, I can put the, okay, there's 2 sides, there we go. And I can put them either side like that, and it's gonna fit. Okay? Now the box is 2 3/4 height by, what was the other one? Ooh. Okay, hold it. See, I did it in centimeters again. no, that's not it, sorry. Woohoo. Okay, by 4 1/4. So 4 1/4 is the width of the box, and the height is 2 3/4. I have this cardboard that is, I don't know if you can tell, it's like a double. It's not a single little one, it's a double one. I only had to cut 4 pieces and that was it, okay? And what I did was, let's go ahead and I'll do this for you. We got a little time. So you be ready. Okay, let's see. Let me go ahead and do it with this, okay? Because I'll do better with my metric system. And this in here is pretty straight, so I'm gonna go and see if I have enough to do 11 across. And I have more than enough. Okay, very good. I'm gonna go ahead and first thing I'm gonna do is go ahead and get me a line, just a straight line, okay? That way it works better. Okay, let's see. All right. And now in the same thing in here. And now from here, I'll go ahead and do my 2, which 7 centimeters, really what it is, from here to here. And 7, sorry. And then I'm just gonna cross it. Okay. And then it's gonna be 11 centimeters, which was 4 1/4, okay? 11. So actually it's this here, so it's gonna be okay, 4 1/4 inches or 11 centimeters, and then it was 2 3/4 inches or 7 centimeters. Okay, so this is what it is. And I think this one might have enough to do them all. I mean, all the 4. But if you don't have enough, just get another, cardboard, the same thing, and then just do the, the other one. This little piece is gonna do it. Okay, and then of course with the utility knife, you're gonna go ahead and cut it. You can cut the whole thing or you can cut one, it doesn't matter. Okay. Be careful with the utility knife because they're really very sharp. And now we're gonna do this one here. I'm just doing this so you can kind of tell what I'm doing, okay? I don't have my my paper cutter here with me. Okay, so now what I'm gonna do, since it's pretty well cut, really, I'm just gonna go with the scissors and cut the rest of it. Okay, and that's it. And the same thing in here. I think this one is almost cut anyway. And in here, you just get in here and just, that's it. And then of course you will cut this one, okay? And if you're a little bit off in here, just cut that off. Sometimes when I cut it, the back or the front maybe have a little longer, and I just cut it off. But this is it. This is how you're gonna do it. And you're gonna cut 4 of them. And I just glue it with the hot glue. And then I did the paper mache, and I did it thick. In other words, I used the paper towels. And by the way, I saved my paper towels that I used for here, like this one, see? Because there's nothing wrong with them. And what I did, if you cut them, this one's like these little short ones, if you cut them this way, they cut really well. See? If you cut it this way, it's harder to cut. You know, sometimes it's how they're made. You know, like a fabric, the same way. This looks like it's going with a grain, in other words. And then just, you know, just instead of pull them apart, I did. And that way I don't have to do 2 more coats or 1 more coat. And that's what I did. Okay? So you kind of make it a little shortcut there. And I did it with a 50% water, 50% glue, white glue. And then just cut them up. And that's it. So I did it this way. I always start with the rim, like that, and then just work yourself out. And then once you do the rim, do the inside. It's easier this way. At least it is for me. Okay, once you do the inside, then you have something to hold on here, and then you can just finish the outside of it. You also need to let it dry 24 hours. This is not quite dry yet. This is why I could not work on it today. But I wanted to get that video out. It's gonna be a short one, but you know, that's what I'm going to do. And you know, if you like this video, please remember to subscribe. And it's free, it doesn't cost you anything. Give us a thumbs up and share. That way will keep us up, keeps me going and from going nuts. No, I really enjoy doing this, and I want to be able to keep it up. So just do that. Like I said, it's free, and that way you'll get my my notification whenever I have a new video. Also, make sure you get the bell for all the videos, and that way you also be the first one to be notified. I would like to have still by June 5,000. I don't know if I can make it or not, but we'll see, little by little. So I hope you enjoyed this part of the video. I think it's it's a beautiful, I think it's beautiful. So the only thing I'm gonna do real quick before I finish though, I'm gonna paint this, and I think I'm going, this is not me, but I'm gonna do it. I think I'm going wisteria. And the reason I do that, this is the color also in here. And I thought it'd be pretty to be the inside of the box, this color, okay? So let's just go for it. Alrighty, I'm just gonna put some in there. And see how far it takes us. Alright, there you go. Make sure you don't get any on the, on the outside of the lid, but yeah. I might have done a little bit too much. Let me put some over there. It's okay. I really do like this color. It's pretty. I like purple. Now this is more of a, it's not my color. I mean, I like it. But I love deep purple, almost a blue purple. Oh, I love that. Those colors are really pretty for me. But this one, I decided I'm gonna work outside of the box and be brave and do this color. We gotta do that, don't we? But it's, but folks, you can do any color that you really want, okay? Of course, you would do this, not like wait for me to do it after I finish the you know, the top of the box. I would probably do it on the other one. I know I'm gonna do it before I even finish the. It's really pretty in it. It's not real. I'm always afraid about the purple if it's too, I don't know. But I like this one. I like this one a lot. Okay, and I'm gonna let it dry good and then probably go over one light, not quite as much as I did now, coat. Okay, and once I do that, let me get rid of some more paint in here before I wash this. And then I probably will, I'm gonna take this and put it on the top of it, okay? That's all I'm going to do. And then you'll see it. Or I may wait until I'll do it when we do the next video. So until next time, folks, stay well. Please do stay well. And crafty, and God bless you.